What's up, everybody? It's your boy Comics on the Edge, and I'm here for an unboxing on my own channel again. So, if you guys were watching I just finished a low grade show, and this box behind me had been sitting there this whole time. I picked it up on Wednesday, and let me tell you, it was a bitch to get it because I don't know what CGC's thinking, but people got to work during these delivery times, and if you're not there to physically sign for them, they will not drop them off. Doesn't matter, you can't redirect, no nothing. So luckily, the last day they delivered they delivered late, so I was able to sign for it. But man, I do not uh, I can't even get started with this. uh the process is difficult. I know now that I could put whatever address I want. My home address still stays the same, but it'll tell me, or it'll ask me where I want my stuff delivered. So I literally thought that this stuff was gonna go back to CGC because I missed all three deliveries, but thank God that the last delivery was I was there. So because I would have been another $35 to get a ship back to me after we went back over there. So, but other than that, man, this submission took. I I sent it in, and it probably sat there for a week before they checked it all in. I'm not even kidding. Once it got checked in, I think within 2 or 3 days, everything got delivered or everything got processed, graded, encapsulated, and after the third day, I got shipped back out. It's crazy how fast this shipment got back to me. So what we're talking about now is it's 11 books, pre 75 vintage books. So I'll just tell you straight up, right off the bat, there's going to be no 9/8. I haven't looked at the grades yet, but I can't imagine getting any 9/8 for this batch. Okay. Um, a lot of them are books I've had for such a long time, and I'm just like, now it's just time to grade these, you know. And surprisingly, most of them are going to be DC books, which I'm a Marvel guy, but I don't discriminate when it comes to keys. So, um, yeah, I mean, I was surprised too when I pulled out the stacks of stuff I wanted to send in. Most of them were, DC books. So yeah, let's get into this. So I went ahead and um made the or cut it open so I wouldn't have to struggle during this video. I'm gonna lay it down right here and just kind of like pull them out. Let's see here. So like I said, I have not seen any of these grades. Oh, there's so much packaging in here. I haven't seen any of these grades, and we're gonna be checking them out for the first time. So there are 11 books. 10 of them are mine. One of them is a friend of mine that he wanted to send in. Um, let's see. It should be like the first one if it's okay. Cool. I opened it upside down so I wouldn't see the grades. So this book is actually a friend of mine's book. His name is Tony. Follow him on Instagram, Darth Punisher. But well, shit. Well, there we go. So this is Amazing Spider-Man #1, Brazilian edition. Um, this is a point 0.5, no grade, or no year, no date. There's no date. There you go. But yeah, so he wanted to send this in because he's wanting to sell this apparently, and he knew that the grade was going to be low. I don't know if he knew it was going to be this low, but I don't think he really cares because he's pretty much going to sell it. Um, it's a great book as far as foreign books goes. This is a Brazilian edition. Um, colors are different from the original, but man, like look at that. Just I just think it looks great in a slab. You know, a brittle old book like this. So you got point 0.5 cream to off white pages. Boom, not bad, huh? All right, let's go on to the next one here. So the rest of these books are going to be mine. Let's see here. Oh, showcase number 37, first appearance of the Metal Men. So something about this book is, or one thing that you might not know is, I bought this like a couple years ago, or 1 or 2 years ago, and it was actually slabbed already, but it was slabbed from PGX. Okay, noted as a 4.0. Now, I'm not really like a fan of PGX. I don't really own. This was the only PGX I've owned up until this point. So I cracked it, worked on it a bit, and submitted it. I love this the book, the artwork. I mean, just first appearance of Metal Man. You got before they had the names and stuff, but I guess they don't have them anymore. Metalman and Dr. Will Magnus. So let's see what we get here. A 3.5. Hey, not bad. I'm happy with that because a 4.0 GPX, yeah, GPX to 3.5, that's awesome. That's amazing. You know, I'm glad it didn't get, lower than that, like a 2.0 or something. I think like my threshold is like a 3.0. Like anything under that, you know, I wouldn't really buy myself. If I submitted, it's different, but yeah. Yeah, off white pages. Pretty cool. So that's in my collection now. Awesome. Really happy about that. Because I feel like PGX can like miss a lot of things, So this next one is, let's see, Green Lantern 87. Yeah, man. This is first appearance of John Stewart, second appearance of Guy Gardner, first Elliot Magan story. This I believe I got. Oh yeah, I did get it from Fist Comics. It's pretty beat up. Not gonna lie. I mean, those corners are rounded. Uh, it's got like a scribble right there in the middle. Um, but I passed up on this book so many times, and uh, I just finally decided, once I saw it, to pick one up. Got it for a good price, so can't really argue there. Let's see what grade it is. 3.5. Nice, not bad. And a lot of people say like, um, the scribble marks might, they might count against it. I don't see any, it's not a different label, so that's cool. Um, yeah, that's awesome. Pretty happy about that. Let's get on to the next one. So we got two DC books. All right. Let's see. We got Green Lantern number 57. First appearance of Guy Gardner. Origin of Green Lantern Retold. So I got this at the Frankenstein show from one of my local dealers. Really takes care of me. Really good guy. Uh, You see this crease right here. You know, it's not as, I don't think it's as beat up as the other Green Lantern book, but you know, it looks nice. Let's see what we get here. 4.0, not bad. I'm really happy about that. Off-white pages. Pretty cool. All right. So far, so good. Next, we have. Oh, shit. There we go. We got a restart label, guys. I mean, this is Archie's Madhouse. First appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Salem the Cat. Okay. I got this for a really good deal. Couldn't pass it up. This was on my list for years, and it's always been an expensive book. I'm hoping that the label is nothing too bad. But yeah, it's a book I finally found, and hey, uh, picked it up. But man, that's crazy. But let's see what it is. The grade is all right, 2.0. Off white to white pages. And it says restoration includes there's a piece reattached to cover. All right. It doesn't really say like if it's glue or anything, but I kind of see what they're talking about. Let's see if I could even show it. See by the arm? See how it kind of like it's off a little bit? I think that's what they're talking about. I got to look at the graded notes and hopefully they explain things better. But if that's the case, I can always just kind of crack it back open, remove that, and resubmit it. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what's up. But you know, it's crazy because I did do my due diligence. I went, you know, it's you gotta kind of do like a page count all because they're vintage. You gotta do a page count. You know, make sure everything's attached, like staples and stuff like that. Make sure there's, the page count is right. There's no like glue any like in weird places. So I'm hoping that this is the only restoration label I get. Because it's I you know I look over books before I buy them. I looked over this one. It's in pretty rough condition. It does justify 2.0, but you got like chunks missing and discoloration and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'll have to see what it doesn't really bother me, the restoration, but maybe if I fix it, maybe I could like get the same grade or maybe a little bump lower. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But nevertheless, it's a great book to have. Not everybody is able to find those and stuff like that. So next one here is My Greatest Adventure number 80. Okay. If you're familiar with this, it's origin and first appearance of Doom Patrol. You got Dr. Niles, Negative Man, Elastigirl, and Silver Age Robot Man. Man, I bought this book a long time ago, even before the show came out. And at the time, I thought it was a lot, but it was still a good deal. But ultimately, it was a great investment. Just in the raw standards. So let's see what grade I get. I got this at a local comic shop. 3.5, nice, not bad. I'm not gonna hate on that. Awesome book to have. I love this book. Yeah. Cream to off-white pages. Nice. There you go. So we got like 5 more. All right. Next one is oh, Fighting Five number 40. This is the first appearance of Peacemaker. Man, this was a great find for me. I got this for dirt cheap. I found it at a flea market. Um, it was just a great pickup. This is from I guess it's like technically a DC comic, but it's Charlton Comics. Yeah, first appearance of Peacemaker. The TV show is great. John Cena kills it. But let's see what grade I get. 4.5. Well, I thought it was going to be a higher grade than that. But I it could go either way. I thought it was going to be like a 6, but there is a lot of tanning on it. See that? And the colors. There's like really bad creases on it, and there's a like water damage up here. Maybe that's what bumps it down so much. Nevertheless, it's a good grade. Great book to have. I mean, these copies don't come around too often. Even on the auction or eBay, you don't really see them too much. So let's go on to the next one here. Detective Comics 359. First appearance of Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. So this book, it means a lot to me. I believe it was for Father's Day. My wife went out and bought this for me. She met up with somebody from IG, bought it from them. She's never really done that before. So, it's just an awesome, book that I really do appreciate a lot. I mean, I probably would never get rid of this one. It's a great book. Complete and everything. Obviously, it's a blue label. But let's see what grade I get. 3.0. Nice. I'm down with that. Off-white pages. Pretty cool. I mean, this book had issues, but I'm glad it got a 3.0 blue label. I'm like kind of scared to get like other restored books in this lot. So we'll see. This next one is here we go. All right. Superboy 68. I mean, what can I say about this book? This book for years has literally been my grail book. Okay. If anybody knows me, I had strived to get this book for years and it just never happened. And then all of a sudden, I got my first copy. And soon after that, I got my second copy. And soon after that, I got a third copy. So I sent in two copies. Okay. This is one of them. I've had these books for a while, but this is definitely one of the books that I wanted to grade first. First appearance of Bizarro, can I say? See what grade you get? 1.8. Off-white pages. I mean, this book is in rough condition. I mean, even if you look at the back, there's like a big old chunk missing. There's tanning. There's a chunk missing right there. I mean, I was even afraid to press this book. I did do it, but I was kind of scared because I was like, what if the book just fucking like falls apart on me, But 1.8, hey, you know what? For a book from the 1958s, I mean, it's not bad. You know, and the prices I paid the super or the first Bizarro books wasn't that much. So, but you know, that's a book that's staying with me anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And we got two books left here. Um, oh, receipts. Again, we got Superboy 68. This is a different copy. So I got three copies. One I bought off of eBay, one Macari, and one from a friend of mine. So, um, which one is what I couldn't tell you, but I'm happy to get multiple copies. Obviously, first appearance of Bizarro. Let's see what we get. 2.0, not bad. 2.0, cream to off-white pages. Like I said, these books are in rough condition. There's like watermarks, possibly blood. I mean, anything you can think of. I mean, just look at the back, you know. So yeah, it's I'm okay with that grade, to be honest. I really am. And we have one book left, guys. Hopefully it's a good one. This book is one of my favorite books. It's never been a grail of mine because I believe I picked one up early on when I started collecting. So this is House of Secrets 92, first appearance of Swamp Thing. Um, this book, when I was doing the page count, my hands were shaking because I was like, I hope everything's there. I hope there's no coupons missing, nothing. Thank God it's a blue label. Cool, you know. So um, it's still in rough condition. See that? Like the corners around it faded. Um, got a lot of spine ticks. But it's a first appearance of Swamp Thing. I mean, you know, I'd rather have one in this condition than none. So, love this book. Let's see what grade I get. 3.0, nice. I'm not going to complain about that at all. Um, I This is a great book to have. I think that grade is pretty. You know, somebody wanted to buy this off of me years ago, and I told him, like, it's not for sale. And he's all, just wondering, like, what grade do you think it is? And I said 3.0. That's what we got. That's crazy. Off white pages. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's a cool book to have. Awesome grade. Nice. Well, that's my first submission for vintage, and I think it went pretty great. The turnaround time was awesome. You know, I the grades, I can't argue with them. The the first Sabrina Teenage Witch, the Madhouse, Archie's Madhouse, that could be more of a problem, that I did, like that I missed. I'll have to look it over and kind of see what's up. But overall, I think I did. It was a great haul. I think that the grades were justified. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing another submission. They're a little bit pricier now, but ultimately, like, you know, if it's worth it if they're vintage books. I feel like, it's very rare that a vintage book that gets graded is, not going to be worth it. I mean, it could be, but the way I do it, I feel like there's always going to be like meat on the bone. But I mean, so that's my haul. Let me know in the comments what book is your favorite off of this lot. If you think that the grades just are justified. But that's going to be it for me. Hopefully I'll be doing more content uh in the future because I got a lot of stuff to show and just not enough time. Like I said, today just did a low grade show and it's like, well, I have time, so let's go ahead and knock this one out. So yeah, let me know what you think, and thank you for following. We'll see you next time. Peace.